Let's go. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Chasing Cupid and Poetry. Live in effect, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday. It is Friday. Freaky Friday for some. Let me
Horny
introduce you
night.
to my, what you said, big boss?
Horny night.
Let me introduce you to my all-star cast, Big Boss Johnson Jean.
Yes, sir.
Lover boy Gary Mitchell.
Yes, they love me, the one and only.
And we got off the phone with Miss Maru a little earlier, and we do miss you, and we wish you a happy weekend. You and your boy. I hope you're happy. And once again, you already know me. I'm Cupid. Let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to talk about something that's going to help a lot of men out there, especially this weekend. What can a man do to step up his game in the dating scene? What can he do? What can he do? Man, I've been through that. Our number is 347-637-2029. 347-637-2029. Once again, you tuning in with us, Chasing Cupid and Poetry, live in effect. Let me say this first and foremost. I'm going to admit something when I was in the dating scheme. I was always scared, in a sense. I was always scared to approach a chick that was upper, like I'm talking about upscale. I mean, a chick.
Got it all together.
Only the chicks. Nah, not the ones that can they can pass the eyeball test. Meaning they got the red bottoms, they got the red bottom heels,
Long heels.
they got the ripped kind of light jeans, and then they got a big purse hanging off of the arch of their arm.
Yeah, the crevice of the elbow.
Yeah, exactly. So those chicks right there would always make me think damn.
They got the designer shades on too.
Exactly.
You forgot about that.
Exactly. Oh yeah. Even when inside, when they walk in the store, they keep them on.
Yep.
And then they don't look around or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I used to always be kind of afraid to approach them. Even though they looked like they were the baddest. Like some of them were the baddest. Some of them was just like whatever, the clothes made them. But some of them were the baddest ones. They look like they're all about finance. So because I wasn't good financially, I wasn't trying to approach any of them.
Man, when you see a bad chick like that, you know all these top dollar cats trying to get at her.
Yeah,
That's
that's
all top dollar. You know what I mean? I can piggyback on you. When I see a chick, I'll pull up in a nice whip and all that, like shit. Because you know all these guys trying to talk to her.
You want to know what I did?
Yeah.
What I used to do? I used to wait and like watch her. You can call it stalking or whatever you want to call it. But I used to watch her go back to her car, right? And if her car isn't like a Lexus, a BMW, if it's just a regular Toyota Camry or Nissan Maxima or something, I like kind of rush over and be like, hey, excuse me, da-da-da.
Yeah.
That's when I go approach because I know, okay, you look good. You know how to carry yourself because, you know, guys, we know how to carry ourselves. So you look like $1 million, but in actuality, you only got 10 cents in your pocket.
You know what? Let me kind of cut you off there. You say
ahead.
guys know how to carry themselves.
No, I said some guys.
Some guys, yeah.
Yeah.
So is it fair to say that like to catch a woman's eye like that, you do have to have a certain style or you have to make sure you present yourself, right?
We're about to get into that right there. I think honestly, if you want a certain woman, if you complaining about you only dating hood rats, and I'm sorry, that word was banned from the show.
Really fine, y'all.
Okay. If you're only saying you're not supposed to date girls from the hood,
that actually sounds a little worse. Well, it sounds worse after you said that.
if you don't want to date girls from the hood, come on, you can't be dressing like you're from the hood. Like you can't be. I mean, let's be honest. In every area you grow up in, you kind of dress uniform to where you grew up. If you want to choose to.
That's true.
So you know what I'm saying. So if you go somewhere and you dressing like you're from the hood, and then you go to like Cooper City and want one of these Caucasian girls that's used to these boys that wear fitted clothes or rocker pants or whatever. And then you're upset because they won't talk to you, of course. I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah, you wearing that white tee uniform.
Exactly.
That's
Thank you.
what it is.
I like rocking white tee.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
We know you are.
Dude,
Like,
I'm gonna tell you, dudes in the hood try to talk to these upscale chicks, and they walk around. Okay, what am I wear today? Do I wear the white tee or the black tee?
exactly.
Or do I wear the white tee with the white J's?
Exactly.
Do the black tee?
Let me kill something right now. I'm gonna hit some people's heart right here, bro. Just because you got J's on your feet don't mean you can wear whatever you want.
Yo,
some
for
dudes
real.
will wear whatever they want. I mean, they can wear the most mismatch. I mean, maybe it's style now. Maybe that's just style. It's not my style. But they will wear the J's. They'll have the J's on their feet. Like, let's say they have red and black J's, 12s.
The 12s,
Oh,
yeah.
they
You
nice.
know what?
They got
Wait,
the
wait,
They are
wait.
nice.
12s.
You know what?
And then they got some blue pants on. Some blue, let's say, army fatigue blue pants
Nah,
with a green shirt.
Yeah.
And then be walking out the house like, I'm
nah,
fresh.
dude, that's whack right there. I mean, I would think if I had a black and red shirt, I would wear black jeans, black shirt, and a red hat.
See, they,
Yes,
There you
sir,
go.
black
There you
and
go.
red.
There you go.
Hey,
That's
I'm
good.
serious.
There you go.
Cupid, why before you even describe that outfit, why is it the 12s are the first thing that popped in my head?
I don't
Is
know.
that like the ghetto shoe of choice?
That's like the hardest J's ever.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love them, but
I like the 12. I mean, I like the 13.
I like the 13s. The
Ooh.
13s, the 13s, that was the white and black ones, right?
Yeah, if I gotta pick a number, I'm not.
I like the 13s. The 12 was
14s was mine.
And I'm once again. I'm not gonna act like I don't buy them. I'm not gonna act like I don't buy
Them shoes
them.
look good.
But you're not gonna catch me in line for them, though. I bet you that you ain't gonna catch me in line. But that's one thing. What do y'all think as men? What do y'all think the style is per se? I mean, Big Boss already said it. His style is white tees and tees and tees and tees.
I like a lot. You know what I'm saying? I think white looks good on me, man.
White tees?
Yeah, white tees, fitted, you know what I mean? It looks good on me.
White tees.
Yeah, white tees.
So a basic look.
I'm not saying I'm basic.
It
look.
is basic.
Man,
It is basic. It gets no more basic than a white tee.
Is that
It
not
looks-
basic?
It looks good on me.
I'm saying.
It looks good on me. That's all I'm saying.
Like a chocolate Oreo.
That's all right.
So it's just stay basic with you.
Nah, it's not basic.
All right,
I like
so
the
tell
white
me.
tee.
Okay, tell me what else you can pull off, Big Boss.
Oh,
What you mean what else?
What else is in your
But-
closet?
Button down.
Button down.
I love button downs.
Button downs. Long sleeve, short sleeve.
Long
What
sleeve.
patterns?
Peppermint
What patterns, Big Boss?
snots.
What? The hell?
What? What you in long?
Nah. Peppermint snots. Did you hear?
Yeah.
I don't think
Say it
that's a
That's
pattern.
not a pattern.
I didn't go to art school, but I mean,
Dude, I like.
Say the pattern again. Say the pattern again. What was the pattern? What was the pattern?
That's the type of button
That's
downs I
some good
got.
stuff right there.
Yeah, good stuff.
What?
I like vest.
Oh, you
Okay.
like?
okay,
Oh,
I love
what type of
vest.
vest?
What you mean with type of vest?
There's different types of vests.
there are different types of
You
vests.
know what? I never took time to look. If I just see one, I just grab
What
it.
vest though? How does it look? Is it the cotton vest? Is it the suit vest? Which one it is?
You know the cotton.
The cotton vest?
Yeah, I never got the
Do you like them snug or butt baggy?
No. I like them tight.
That's a damn lie.
What you mean? Did you see that?
I've seen them on you.
Yeah.
You like them baggy.
But did you see all that muscle on
You
it?
like them
But
baggy.
did you see all that? No. Reason why I got that one because it was the last. No, for real.
Big Boss.
It was
I
the
see you
last.
with- How many do you watch this?
Okay.
How many do you have, Big Boss?
I got
3.
2.
2 or 3? One of them.
Okay.
Both of them fit the same way.
That's a lot.
So this baggy vest does
That's a lot.
exist.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. We'll post the
Let me
picture
tell-
with you both on them.
Oh, y'all can go. Okay, I'll
No.
go post it right now.
Yeah, and I bet everybody will say it's baggy.
No, it's not. I'll go post it right now.
I'm waiting for it. Please,
I'll go post
Please
it right now.
please make sure you post it from,
Please
from,
pay attention
from
to-
head to head.
Yeah.
How
We-
baggy is hanging off of you.
No,
Oh, it's not hanging off of you?
I gave you the
Is
black
it,
one.
Is it not hanging off
The
of you?
black one. No, the black one. It was the only size that was left.
Is it not
And I
hanging?
wanted the black
Both
one.
of them hanging.
Nah,
You don't think so?
no, I don't think
Where do
so.
you think vests are supposed to stop, Big Boss?
Waist.
Your waist?
Yeah.
Where's your waist?
Get out of here.
Nah,
kid.
I'm asking.
My waist, dude. What the hell do you mean?
I mean,
Where is
the
my
waist is down there.
I
And then there's one waist, the proper waist, and then there's the hood waist. Which one is it?
got the proper
You
waist.
think so?
Proper waist.
Okay, if you say so. Make sure you post that picture.
I will. I'm posting it right now.
Loverboy, Gary Mitchell, tell me about it. What's the style of choice?
Well, I think for me personally, I remember when I was younger, back in my younger days. I'm 28 now. I'm still young, but when I was like really young, I used to wear the baggy shirts. I don't know why I thought that looked good. It used to swallow me. It was so stupid.
Same here.
But I do think my suggestion towards any man out there who wants to date and actually win with the woman, understand that the clothes that you wear, you should accentuate your figure with them. I'm not saying necessarily wear tight things, but if you know that you have, if you know that you hit the gym, you have a pretty nice toned body or whatever it is.
Like me.
If you do have a nice body, show off the guns a little bit. You can wear a t-shirt, but there's different types of t-shirts. There's the hood t-shirt, the one that's baggy.
Yup.
And then there's the nice the dressy t-shirt, which is a little bit tighter around the upper body because it accentuates the biceps and the chest.
Yep.
So you can do one of
Right
those, a nice little V-neck, not a deep cut, but like a low, a smaller cut, because you can wear that with different things. Like Bossman said, the vest. A vest is always a good option depending on where you're going. Like if you're going out for like a nice dinner or.
This man wears it anywhere.
No, you can't do that anywhere. There's the occasion thing. Like if you're gonna go out to like a lounge, lounge is a perfect setting to wear like a dark pair of jeans, a nice vest, and you can wear even a button down. You can actually wear a t-shirt with it, but it depends on the type of shirt.
Exactly, V-neck.
Yeah, exactly.
Big Boss don't know that.
Yeah, you can't wear like a rounded collar.
Big Boss, watch this. Big Boss.
Damn.
What did you wear the vest with? What did you wear the vest with, Big Boss?
I had a long, a button down.
What colors?
A button,
Watch this. What colors do you naturally wear, Big Boss?
black, blue, white.
Hell no. Let's go into the real colors. What color is your hat right now?
The Miami Dolphin. You
Okay.
get what I'm
What
saying?
color are your shoes usually?
White.
Wrong. Orange.
That's to match the hat. Okay. You know what I mean?
you
To
had
match
orange.
the hat. It goes with the hat.
Royal blue.
Oh yeah, to match
Royal
the polo.
blue. Oh, my
I got the
God.
royal blue polo.
So would you say I'm just gonna come at you, Big Boss? Would you say your style is basic?
No,
Doesn't it one have to match the other?
it's not basic in my eyes.
That's not
To
basic.
me, I'm gonna use you right now. In my opinion, that's swag. In my eyes, I'm comfortable in my own skin,
There
so
go
I'm
that
gonna
word,
rock that.
swag.
I hate that word so much.
I'm just saying.
Here goes
Hey, I'm
swag.
comfortable in my own skin. What I rock.
So what would you tell a guy? How would you, if you were to instruct somebody to dress, what would you tell them?
I tell you, be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're gonna wear,
No, I mean, if you were to come to me and say, Q, I think you should wear this. What style would you say? What colors would you per se?
I can't say. I wouldn't tell you. Whatever colors you like. You get what I'm saying? Because I know you like red. You get what I'm saying? So hey, rock red. Because I know when you rock red, you just walk like a whole. You walk like you the to everybody. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Rock red. You think red looks good on you?
All right.
So
So
rock red.
if you, what I'm saying is, you have a son. So how are you gonna tell him to dress?
Tell him how.
What's your advice to tell him to dress? How do you dress him per se?
I mean, not baggy, fitted, nice fitted clothes. You know what I mean? Nothing out of the ordinary. You know what I'm saying?
But you wore fitted. You wore baggy pants before. And you sagged
That
your.
was high school, dude.
You sagged your jeans only in high
High
school.
school.
Big Boss, I remember talking about
I'm
this
saying,
like a month
okay,
ago.
that's a lie.
I remember talking to you about your sagging pants like
Pants on the
less than a
ground.
month ago.
Pants on the ground. Looking like a fool with
So,
your pants on the ground.
We didn't talk about that a month ago, Big Boss.
You don't even see me.
I'm asking
We
you a
was in the house and my
I'm
pants
asking
was
you a
down a
question.
little bit.
I'm asking you, and you want to
But
know what
we
he
do
said?
not
You
go
want
in
to know what he
public.
said?
What happened?
You want to know what he said? I said, Jay, you can't be talking about people sagging their pants if your pants sagging.
Yep.
You want to know what he said? He said, well, nah, my belt, sometimes it's by mistake. I was like, don't you control your belt? How the hell is it by mistake? Your waist slims down in a couple of seconds? He was like, yeah, that happens sometimes. How the hell is that possible?
Is that true, boss man?
I ain't gonna lie, Slay. He called me out on that.
So,
He called me twice. He caught me twice. That was it, man. But he act like I do that thing all the.
Nah, before I said it, you did.
Nah, not all the time.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Q.
I remember one time you was walking off stage and you had it.
My pants on? Nah, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Show me a picture of you or something.
Because when you're nervous, you start to grab your crotch, and you did it while you were on stage. You grab your crotch and then you pulled your pants up.
The little two.
Am I wrong about that?
I don't remember.
Oh, no.
I don't remember. No, seriously, I don't remember.
You know what? On the flip side, while some guys do wear two baggy pants, I mean, this ain't the 90s, but what's up with skinny jeans, man?
I can't.
No, seriously. I don't
do it.
understand how. This is Freaky Friday, so the filter is coming off the level boy tonight.
Man.
Listen, I don't understand how any man, I don't care, especially a black man, right?
Mm-hmm.
How can he wear those jeans? Because, like, I'm sorry, man. Like, your penis gotta have some room to like, you know, dangle a little bit, man. Like, I don't understand how you could do that. Like, if I had skinny jeans on, I went to the bathroom, man. I'm just gonna walk out in boxers. I might have to cut myself out of the jeans. I see these guys, and then they got the nerve to sag with it. How do you sag with skinny jeans?
This shit's fit. What the fuck
No,
you doing?
it do not, you fool.
Yo, I see guys actually approach women, and it's like, yo, you know, you look like you put on your
Put on your little sister jeans.
Yes, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
I don't understand how they do that, and then they get them with designs too,
Yeah.
like to make them stand out. Like, look at me.
Shits look like leggings.
For real,
Shits
man.
look like leggings. And no, go ahead.
Yeah, and then they walking around like they want to advertise. They put on these bright color shirts and everything, these hats. Like, look at me, I look ugly as hell. I'm proud of it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about skinny jeans. I don't condone them at all. But I have seen some crazy styles that have worked for some guys.
Yeah.
You know, like Kanye West, just to throw a celebrity out there.
Those Jordan pants.
I don't know. Somehow, sometimes you are cool enough to pull it off. Like,
Kanye look like a fool. I'm sorry, dude.
he does to us, but at the same time, when he walking by, sometimes you can look so ugly that it's just cool.
Yeah.
So, y'all remember that rap group, that stupid ass rap group, D4L? Shake that love and tap it. Shake that love and tap it.
I don't remember them. I remember the song.
Yeah, you remember the song?
I remember the song.
Do you remember there was a guy in that group? He had like these bright white, these big white shades, and he had like a red hat or something like that. I don't know, like all these people.
I don't remember him.
Yeah, I mean he was.
I don't remember him.
But like, okay, like let me try to go back to someone who's a little bit more relevant. Let's go with See, this is what happens when you don't watch TV.
No, this is usually it's just hard to find somebody that kind of tries to transcend from the design. I mean,
for real. There we go.
Nah, he's different.
No, he's different now, but I'm talking about younger Pharrell when he used to wear more obscure stuff.
What, a skateboard? That's what he used to wear.
Exactly.
Yeah, right?
But I'm saying that's when you take a more crazy style, but it's so cool that it works.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that's where I'm going with.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I've seen so many things, especially with the skinny jeans.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about the skinny jeans is, dudes that have no day in the gym, leg day, will wear skinny jeans. So they got the skinniest legs. They matching their female, just standing right next to them. I'm like, come on, bruh. What are you doing? Like, but dudes do things that women allow. You know, so if a woman finds it attractive, that's what he's gonna do. That's what he's gonna do. So
I ain't gonna lie, dude. Guys do that, dude. Yeah. I remember this girl, dude. She liked this shirt. I liked this girl so much, but she liked this shirt I had. So every time I know I'm going to meet her, I always rock that shirt.
Yeah, you know what? Let me stop you right there.
Go ahead.
I'm guilty of this. If a woman tells me, I like that, I like you in that shirt is probably going to be like I'm wearing that shirt out 60% of the time.
Oh, you know my lucky shirt.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Lucky shirt.
I kid you not. I'm not lying.
Every time I do the same thing. I got one.
Every time I rock that shirt, something good always happens.
Yo.
You know what? Do you still rock that shirt?
Don't do it.
Do you still rock that shirt?
Nope. I don't have it anymore.
So you telling you burned the shirt?
Yep. It's gone.
Yup, you got to. You got to, man. I'm telling you. If you, that's right. You in a relationship now? Hell no, you're not wearing that date shirt. But you know what? See, this is another thing about shirts, you know. Again, I know we picking on the hood style so much, but let's kind of shift it a little bit. Grown men, if you are going to go out on a date with a woman, going back to your fashion, do not wear a shirt with cartoon characters and logos on there.
Yeah, that was back then, Looney Tunes.
Yeah,
Looney
but know what? No,
Tunes
you still see
Lot 23 or whatever it was.
Yeah, but I'm not even talking about that. I'm not even talking about just in the hood. You see guys walking around with Superman shirts. Like, how you gonna pick a girl up? And
No. But I excuse it if you're going to the beach. If it's a beach T-shirt, you know what I'm talking about?
Okay,
the T-shirt shirts.
Yeah, that works.
That are in style now.
Yeah, but you're not gonna take it. Should you really take girl to lunch or to a movie wearing a Captain America shirt? Like, come on, really?
It matters though.
How?
It matters.
Okay.
I would do that if
you would do that.
No, I would do that. You know
okay,
why?
Tell me why.
I would do that if I'm confident in when she first met me or she's seen me before. Already in my style.
But we're not okay. But we're not. Let's talk about first impressions.
Okay,
though.
First impressions, first date, first time. It matters where we're going. Just like I said, if we're going to the beach, if we're going like to a movie or whatever, nah, you gotta look presentable. You can't be you can't be doing that.
Okay, let me ask you this: is there ever a time where you can wear a shirt with a video game character in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I take her to something for fun, if I take her to like something like Boomers, race car driving, gun range, all types of stuff like that.
Okay.
Because I'm already showing, hey, I'm ready to be active, homie. So I'm about to clown in here. But if we're just going to dinner and we're in a serious situation, or I could wear a shirt like that if we're just going for a walk.
Okay.
You know, if it's an actual chill situation, but if it's an actual dinner and we're about to engage in conversation, and deep conversation and interactions, nah, I don't think you should.
Okay,
man.
I completely agree. And then just to play devil's advocate, there's a time where you see guys overdressed. Yes. Going back to Boomers, I remember I went to Boomers one time. I saw a guy in dress shoes. He had on slacks. I mean, this dude was wearing like a 3-piece suit.
Nah, you tripping.
And I'm like, really, like you really gonna play fun and games and like your work clothes? You go into a business meeting? Like, come on now. So,
but some women like that. I know it sounds weird, but I think let me say this.
Okay.
A lot of dudes are so much in a hurry to grow up to the point where they will all of a sudden. I've seen some of my homeboys do this.
Okay.
All of a sudden, they start wearing like dress pants, dress shirt, tucked in all the time, and I'm like, what the fuck you? Like, what are you doing? You're 23 years old.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, but they're clean. If they want to be clean, they want to be clean. But some people are so much in a hurry.
So you feel like that's a problem?
No, I say you didn't just hear me.
Nah, you like what the fuck you doing? But
yeah, because a lot of them always start talking and shit. We got to be about our grown shit. So I'm like, what? What you mean we got to be about our grown shit? I'm 23 years old. What do you want me to do? I'm gonna dress how I want to dress.
You remember when I'm gonna say this was like 2004, maybe 2005, when Jay-Z started introducing like when he really made button ups like popular.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like fitted button ups. It was like the big baggy button ups.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, remember when everybody started doing that and they used to wear them with the suit jacket.
See? Suit jacket.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Not really the suit jacket, like a blazer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like again, like some people still do that. Like they still think there's a time and a place. Like again, like one thing I will say, fashion is it's always transcendent. All right, there's no real wrong fashion, but the problem is some guys don't understand what fashion works for them. You know,
exactly. Because I truly don't try to stay in fashion. I mean, let's say if I see something is out and everybody clicking with it, I won't buy it on purpose. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I see it, I'm like, damn, that looks good. I ain't gonna buy it right now. Though.
Yeah, for real.
I ain't gonna
Exactly.
buy it right now though, but I'm gonna buy it later. When everybody give it up,
Mm-hmm.
that's when I'm gonna start wearing it.
Okay.
So better yet, because you just basically you're a clown dressed up just like everybody else.
Yeah.
No, for real, like in my opinion. But fashion in itself, it's just a matter of how you want to display yourself and what you want. A lot of these dudes, just like I said, a lot of these women too. You go out there without your feet painted and everything, your toes looking crusty, and then your nails ain't done, your hair ain't done. You wearing pants that's half your size. That you see the muffin roll hanging out the side, and then you wearing a shirt that you have to keep pulling down because it's too short, or you wearing pants that's too short, but you walking around pulling it down. You doing all that type of stuff, but then you want to approach a guy. You want a guy that to just be all up class and everything. Talking about I need a guy with glasses. Yeah, please go ahead, guys.
Listen, I want to stop. Boss man, he came.
Yes.
He delivered with his promise to post a picture. Everybody, go to our Facebook website.
Tell me that thing ain't right.
Chasing Cupid and Poetry. Look at the picture of Johnson G. In the middle of the picture, he's wearing a vest. Everybody, just put yes if the vest is too baggy. No, if it's an okay fit. All right. I want to let
hanging. That thing hanging.
I want to let you be the judge. But okay.
Hanging. And so, just to let you know, notice he crimpled up.
Yeah,
he's holding it up.
Yeah.
I take that
I'm not holding it up.
Holding it up. So
my chest is holding it up.
You see the right hand when it's kind of tight to his body, he's holding it straight up.
Like he's swinging a golf club.
Exactly. That thing is baggy. No matter what you say.
So let's go back to the shoes because we already established that the official hood shoe uniform is the Jordan 12s. All right.
But you have to always have clean shoes on your feet.
Exactly.
Always.
Once again, there are some guys who do go out.
Let me make one exception.
Yeah, go ahead.
You can have dirty shoes. Only no, these shoes actually look better when they're dirty. Chucks.
Okay,
Chuck Taylors, for some odd reason, they can get away with being dirty.
Yeah, you know what?
I don't understand.
I agree with you.
It's just the way the shoe is.
It shows personality.
Yeah, it shows personality. It shows character. Chuck Taylors, you can actually go out a little dirty with them and get away with it.
I've seen some guys go to lounges, right? I'm not talking about just the beach, whatever, lounges. Wearing those Skechers. Remember those?
Skechers? I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah. I see them wear Skechers and like they have like these ragged torn laces. And then the shoes will be dirty. They'll wear like a nice pair of jeans, I guess. And like they'll have, just a regular t-shirt and then they strike out with women. They don't understand why. Again, going back to that, shoes do matter. The same way that a lot of guys look at feet, women kind of look at shoes. Now, I've asked a lot of women about this over the years, and they say that a lot of times they look at a guy's feet, and if his shoes are dirty, then that already is like an X for them.
Yeah, it's automatic in a sense.
Especially if you wear some Air Force Ones, dude, they dirty. Ugh,
yeah,
like,
you can't do
come
that.
on, dude, you can't, huh?
I
don't.
Big boss, you still got Air Force Ones?
No, I don't. I don't have.
You don't wear them no more?
No, I don't.
I'm not gonna lie. I got a pair of Air Force Ones from 2006, and I haven't worn. I wore them 3 times in the whole time.
When I seen those Air Force Ones, dude, I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, I have them.
Like me, I have a thing, dude. Like when I get like an Air Force One, like I just rock it off.
They're too heavy, man.
I can't wear Air Force Ones. I have my feet are too big.
That's what I'm saying.
I wear a size 13. I feel like I'm walking around in baby houses.
I have small feet and I still feel heavy. I feel like I can't. I don't know how I wore them when I was young. Them things are heavy.
Yeah, they are.
I feel like bricks.
Exactly.
They feel like bricks. That's why they just stay behind my bed. That's it.
Me, they next to Jordans. To me, I love Air Force One.
So you still rock Air Force One?
Yeah.
He's still rocking white tees on a daily basis.
No, these are not Air Force Ones. These are Reeboks.
This man been wearing Reeboks since
No. These Reebok fly.
This man been wearing Reebok
no, these are fly. These are not. These are not Reebok classics.
I'm just saying,
What
you've
are
been
they?
wearing
What?
Reebok classics. But Johnson was known for Reebok classics.
Those are Reebok classics.
Thank you.
No, they're not.
And the duck walk.
Yo, remember?
Continuously.
What was those shoes? Remember Hush
No,
Puppies?
they're not.
Oh yeah,
I had
Yeah.
some of those.
You know how many fights got started over Hush Puppies?
I have some Hush Puppies under my bed too, from 2005.
They still made those in 2005?
I like to take care of my shoes. So but I don't wear them anymore. So they just stay under there.
Okay.
I don't wear them anymore. Oh, to work. It's like if it's on a Friday, whatever, I wear them.
Let me ask an open floor question. Do you guys, again, going back to the whole style thing, do you guys feel like it's okay? Because I've noticed this happening a lot, maybe like over the last, I'm going to say 3 years, where guys are wearing like full suits with sneakers. How do you guys feel about that?
I went to a wedding actually, and I wore not a full suit, but I wore a dress shirt. I mean, a dress shirt, dress pants with suspenders. That was regular. We were told to dress like that. But the shoes, they told us you can wear whatever shoes you want. And I wore Chucks, white Chucks.
Okay.
And everybody in the wedding was like, "Oh snap, that's a good look." And
See?
I was like, "I know."
Yeah.
What the hell? Of course.
That's what I'm saying. For some reason, this has happened now.
Yeah.
And it's, again, this is what I'm talking about, where you can pull it off, because at the same time, you can wear sneakers with a suit, but it depends on what kind of suit, though. Because if you can't wear like a bright red suit or something like that, and then just throw on like some J's or something like that, because it's gonna look weird. It all depends. Again, colors do kind of matter when you put together certain kind of fashions and everything.
How about you, Big Balls? Before
I don't know. First time I seen it, I was like, you know what I mean? To me, it was kind of weird. But then I seen everybody start doing it. But me, I couldn't do it because I wouldn't know how to. Because me, I'm not confident in, like, when I rock something, I don't know. I got to wear the dress shoes with it.
Let me say, I did it. I didn't do it when everybody did it. I did it beforehand. But I'm gonna hit you with a question, but we're going to go to break. I'm going to give you a chance to think about it. All right, Big Boss? I'm going to hit you with a question. And I want you to think about it before we go to break.
Hold on. I have an announcement.
Brownie point? Brownie point.
I have 10 ways guys can step up their dating game.
Oh, who said this?
Who's making this up? You?
10 ways.
Is yours? Like you
Yes.
made this up?
Yes.
No, seriously. You made this up? Seriously.
Yes.
Let's wait on that.
We'll wait on that.
I want to hear this.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, what's the question?
We'll wait on that. I'm gonna give you a question, and I'm gonna give you a chance at break to think about it.
Yeah, you do need a break.
How would you first approach a girl that you're interested in? How would you open up? What would you say? What would you do?
What?
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you're here with us, Chasing Cupid and Poetry. Boy, you look nervous.
Yeah, he
Feel
is.
free to call in. Our number is 347-637-2029. 347-637-2029. Let's get it. We'll be right back at you. Chasing Cupid and Poetry, we're back at it. Once again, Chasing Cupid and Poetry, we're back at it. Our number is 347-637-2029. Once again, 347-637-2029. We're going at big balls, but tonight's topic is how can a man step up his game in the dating game? What's up, big balls? The question to you was, if you seen a girl interesting, like you wanted her bad, you were like, dang, okay, I gotta go get her. I gotta go get her. So what would you do? Let's say, I'm gonna give you a scenario. You're at the park. You're walking in the park.
With my
Chilling.
dog?
No. I'm not giving you a dog.
No, I'm just saying. I got Kano. Why I can't have Trey?
Because I can do it without him.
I'm just saying.
You ain't got no
I'm just
dog,
saying.
man.
You're just walking in the park
Hey,
thinking, and then
shout out to my dog.
You see a chick sitting there. That's it, just chilling, looking into the ocean view or whatnot, and you wanna. What do you do? Man, you have minutes to think about
scenario.
this.
You
Let's
talking
go.
about
What's
she
up?
looking at an ocean and stuff.
Mhm.
But anyway, that's besides the point. First, I would approach her.
Okay.
Respectfully. You know,
What
I
would
will
you say?
introduce us.
Play it out, please.
No, this ain't
No, this is the point. Play it out, please. We're
No.
trying to get people. What? What's wrong? Go ahead. Play it out.
No,
Why?
I'm not gonna play. I would just tell you, like, I will introduce myself.
How would you introduce? I said, how would
My
you
name.
say it? Say, I'm Johnson.
No, I'm not gonna say I'm joking. This ain't no damn theater class.
So
all
what
right?
would you do?
I'll introduce myself.
I'm Johnson.
No, yes, I say I'm Johnson. I'll introduce. Not seriously. I'll introduce myself respectfully.
What is respectfully?
My
Oh boy.
very, very. But
Go.
my name is Johnson. Hey, how you doing? My name is Johnson.
Okay.
What's your name?
That's how you approach it.
I said, hey, you know what I'm saying? What? Hey, my name is Johnson. What's your name?
She said Brittany. What would you do?
Brittany? Well,
Yeah.
it's nice to meet you, Brittany.
Then what?
It's nice to meet you.
What would you do then? Why are you laughing? I'm serious.
Because this is funny, dude. You know. Well, it's nice to meet you. All right, you gonna role play with me?
Yeah, go ahead.
You're Brittany.
Yeah, I'm Brittany. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Okay, all jokes aside, this is very funny. All right, nice to meet you, Brittany.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
You got a husky voice, Brittany. Yeah, you better check that Adam's apple.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
You fine?
Mm-hmm.
NBA is like that.
No, you sound like you angry, Brittany.
I'm fine. You came and asked me a question. Now I gave you an answer.
No, I don't want to be uptight like that.
It's not uptight.
I don't talk to uptight women.
If you've seen a woman and you gave base questions, she's gonna give you base answers.
No.
You don't think so?
Usually, I can't picture you as Brittany.
Okay.
Usually, you know, with a smile.
Close your eyes then.
Hell no.
We better
Okay.
not think
No,
about Brittany.
I think
We
Madu
can
would
see
be-
why he's been single for a very
That's
long
not
time.
what I'm
Exactly.
talking
You know
about.
what? Okay, so you're saying
It'd
you
be
think
better if
Madu.
Madu was big. Yeah, I can't picture you as Brittany.
Okay,
I just can't do it.
Miss Madu, if you are listening,
Oh God.
Yes.
please call in to role play with Johnson Jr. because he making excuses
No.
and I want to see him in play. He trying to act like he got it. What's up, Gary Mitchell? You think you got it?
Oh yeah, I got it.
All right, role play with Johnson. Since you say
No,
whatever,
I'm gonna tell you exactly how it's gonna go
all right,
down.
go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna go
You see her at the park.
Uh-huh.
You see her looking across
This
the
is
ocean.
this is the same chick that Johnson was talking to.
Yeah, go ahead.
And he went up to her and asked her, "What's your name? What's your sign?"
Yeah.
And as soon as he buy that wine, I'm gonna creep her from behind
Hey,
and
get
ask
outta
her what
here.
her interests are, who she be with, things to make her smile. What numbers to dial? She gonna be here for
Man,
a while.
don't be
I
saying
gonna
no
call
sing
my crew.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call your crew.
What would you do?
I'll go straight up. First of all, I'm gonna say, hey, and then she's gonna look at me. She's gonna say hi.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna say like, man, I love this ocean. I'm gonna find a common ground. And then she's gonna be like, yeah, it's really nice. So you come out here often? It's like, sometimes or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. So what's your name? And then I'm gonna extend my hand. She's gonna say, Brittany. I'm gonna say, Brittany, I'm Gary. You have a lovely smile. Then
Even if she got an ugly smile?
yeah, of course.
Damn.
And then she's gonna
Wow.
smile. She's gonna smile. She's gonna giggle. It's like, what's so funny? Nothing. And I'll be like, okay. So, Brittany, where are you from? And I'm just gonna talk to her, just get to know her a little bit.
Look at
That's all.
Johnson. He loved that.
Yeah, he
He loves
is.
his
You
smile.
know I'm a shy guy, man. You know what I mean?
But
I
you know
do
what? See,
Wait. But
But-
you do what?
But I do step up.
You do step up? How
I
so?
do. Like, if I'm really, 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 really interested, no, you're going to start it. Like, what exactly would you do? But I know where you're going with that.
So
but
you-
not seriously. Like,
What would you do if you're really, really, really interested?
like I said, this is very shy.
We're waiting to hear.
Nah, honestly, introduce myself, use an icebreaker.
What,
You know?
what would be
I'm
a
not gonna
icebreaker?
role play with you. I can't picture you as Brittany, dude.
No, did he picture me as Brittany? No.
Nah.
He
See,
just pictured
me
a
and Gary,
girl.
I
we think
picture a
different.
girl sitting at the side of the
Hey,
lake.
me and him think different. I
Okay,
can't think like
imagine
that.
Madu sitting in her
She's not
chair.
right. She's not here, so I can't picture her.
That boy is fine.
Madu, we need you to leave your boyfriend for a minute to call the role play.
That boy is finding every excuse.
Okay, so
All right, so tell me something. Since to me, your approach is not putting you apart from anybody. So how would you say to tell a guy to make himself make himself seem apart from every other guy? What would you tell a guy to do
I think icebreakers work.
to set himself apart from other guys?
I'm saying icebreakers work. Me personally, I don't know.
I'm saying you would tell a guy basically if he wanted to set himself apart from other guys, just do an icebreaker.
I say use icebreaker, not just do it. I use an icebreaker. You know what I mean? I think that it always works for me.
Big boss, I'm not saying how to open. I'm saying how you set yourself apart from other guys.
Yo,
I'm not gonna act like I know. Like it's I don't know. It's difficult to answer that question. You know what I mean? Because I haven't stepped up in the for a minute, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
Good.
I'm not
answer.
like the way. Seriously, like, I'm not the way like I used to be before. So
what did you used to do before? If you were that way, supposedly you were that way.
Like you said.
So tell me, what did you used to do?
I used to talk to a lot of hood chicks, so I know how to approach a hood chick.
Tell me what did you do when you approached a hood
shorty,
chick?
come at yo.
Wow.
No, I'm just teasing y'all. I'm just teasing, lady. You know what I'm saying? But seriously, when I usually approach a chick, it's usually be at the club. You know what I mean? And something at the club, at a party.
So how did you approach them? I'm continuously asking you, how did you approach them?
I'm not giving my game away, dude.
You're taken.
You don't have any game anymore.
Well,
it's no more game.
That game is on the shelf.
It's done. You're like Jesse Powell that burned his book. What game?
Like, honestly, I haven't done it in a while, dude, so I wouldn't know.
Remembering what you used to do. What did you used to do?
I can't remember back then. You know what I mean? I can't. I'm being honest with you. I really, really can't. Like, I haven't approached a chick in a minute because I don't have no time for that. I really don't. I haven't, seriously. And that's the truth. I'm not going to try to fight it. I'm not going to try to be away. I haven't.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was Johnson Jean's game. Hey, what's up, ma? How old are you? And then she'll say a legal age. Johnson Jean would be like, oh, okay, you know, I'm not too old for you.
I never said nothing.
So you don't remember your game?
I never said that.
So that didn't sound like a game?
I don't think I'll say anything like.
So what was your game?
Man, whatever, dude. No, y'all not gonna get it. Like, it's not no whip or nothing, dude. Seriously, like, no.
All right, Gary Mitchell, how would you set yourself apart from other guys?
Well, it all really depends on the setting. But let's say we were in a lounge or something like that, and she's dancing or she's I'm gonna look at the competition in the room because that's what it is. It is competition. We're all in there looking for the same thing. We want to dance with girls. Some of us want a little bit more. One, I'm gonna look. This is gonna sound so bad. Don't take it personally, fellas.
What?
But I'm gonna look at how many tall guys are in the room.
Hey.
It is what it is.
Hey.
If I know, more than likely, I'm taller than most of the men in the room.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not looking at them as competition at all. At that point, I'm already set myself apart. Now, what I am going to do, I'm going to look at the other 6 feet and up guys, and I'm going to look at them. We're going to see how many guys are black, how many white, how many Hispanic, Asian, and whatever. And then I'm going to look at, because more than likely, their approach is going to be different than mine.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to look at that. I'm going to look at the way they're dressed. I'm going to look at the ones who are dressed crazy or tacky, whatever it is. Then again, I'm going to eliminate it. Then I'm going to look at the ones who are dancing around with different girls, and I'm already going to look and say, okay, they're not much competition either because the woman is paying attention to them too. Now, if I see another guy who's good looking, who's chilling, who might be competition, I'm like, damn.
But that's a lot of analyzing, bro.
But I'm saying that's what it is. When you go into a dating scene, it's all a game.
Okay.
So you have to, if you're gonna win the game, you got to analyze the players, and then you got to establish the rules.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I only analyze her. Only her circle. I only look at what's around her. So if a guy approaches, that's when he becomes any type of focal point. But if he doesn't, as soon as he leaves, he's no longer the focal point.
But you know what? See, the thing is, you can look at the girl, but that's true. I pay attention to that too. But then we're talking about setting myself apart from everybody else.
Yeah. That's why I put it's like I put a bubble around her.
Mm-hmm.
If a guy approaches, I look at his style, I'm like, okay, he didn't succeed, or if he did succeed, whatever, regardless. In a sense, I look at how he measured up, and then I go in. I mean, I'm just gonna look at, is he with her? No. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
that's it. Plain and simple. I don't really. I guess I pay attention. I just pay attention to her. It gets to a point where I pay attention to her and I make sure that I pull a stunt that any other guy in there would not.
Okay. So yeah, going back to me, when I to set myself apart, again, I'm looking at the competition and I'm looking at her. I'm like, okay, what I'll do is I'll play to my strengths. Either way, I'm gonna be genuine no matter what.
Yeah.
But the way I open up is gonna be different based on the scene, the setting, who she is, the other guys around. Because like if I'm gonna go to like, let's say I'm going to go to like a college bar or something like that, I'm not gonna open up with my intelligence because it's just gonna be more of the same to her. If I'm going to go to a club, I'm not necessarily going to open up with intelligence, but it also depends on the setting. So usually I try to play to my humor, and that'll help. If I'm like in a club or something like that, I'm going to play with I'm going to open up with my sincerity because she's not going to find that anywhere else in there, more than likely anyway. So, I'll just use that as the opening up to basically say, okay, you know what, this guy's funny, or this guy's smart, or this guy's honest and sincere. Or, sometimes it just happens where I just might be the best looking guy in the room and then that helps too. I mean, I'm not saying just me itself, but I'm just saying like for guys out there. Yeah, so, if you know that you may not have certain attributes, all you got to do is play to your strengths. And then it's not always going to work out all the time, but you know that there's something about you that's different from every other guy. Maybe your clothes are just sick, and if everybody else is dressed plain, and you that guy who decided to dress loud. See, again, now you might look ugly as hell, and I'm going to laugh at you, but the way that because you were confident enough to walk into that room with those yellow shoes, the skinny jeans, and that purple shirt with the green hat,
you might get her attention.
Yeah, you will, because she's going to look at us like, man, you got balls, and that's going to get it. You got to use that.
All right, I'm going to ask both of y'all scenarios. I'm not picking on you, big boss. I'm asking both of y'all. You all, just one of you all have to go first. I'm not going to pick which one. Let's say you are at Starbucks. You see a girl reading a book. You want to talk to her. What do you do? What do you say? Well, I want to make sure. What do you say? Because Big Boss is going to say...
You picking your scenarios.
Okay, pick a scenario.
I don't talk to no chick at no Starbucks.
Pick a scenario.
I don't go to Starbucks.
Pick a scenario.
I'll let you finish.
No. You said I'm picking the scenario, Big Boss, so pick a scenario. Unless you want to go with my scenario. Once you say your scenario, go ahead and answer it, please.
Okay.
So make it easy on yourself. Whatever scenario you make it easy on yourself. Go ahead.
Pick a category, Alex.
A party.
A party.
Okay, a party. Where is she?
Party.
What is a party for 500? Go.
Party.
Where is she?
She's on the dance floor.
She's on the dance floor. She's dancing.
She's dancing.
Okay, now what do you do?
I approach.
What do
you? What you?
We know we're gonna approach. Okay. What do you do?
Well, I spark up a conversation with her.
You spark up a conversation while she's dancing?
Yes. Hey, what's up? Like
you just moved your chair up, so you're gonna come behind her and say, "Hey, what's up?" Or you're gonna put your pelvic on her? And say, what's up?
That's totally disrespectful. You ain't gotta be.
Okay, genuine. So now what would you do? You made the situation.
I know, but
I'm gonna give you a chance to change it. Give me another scenario.
You want to phone a friend?
Give me another scenario, Big Boss.
50-50?
I don't know. It's kind of tight, man.
Give me a scenario.
Only I know how to play it, but I don't know. I don't know how to explain it very well. Now, I don't.
Give me,
you know what I'm saying? Because you have seen me to the point that I say I talk to a lot. We've been in clubs, plenty of clubs.
You want me to say what you do at clubs?
What do I do at clubs? Go ahead.
You don't talk. There's no talk. You just contradicted what you always do at the clubs.
What do I do?
You said you don't go behind them. That's disrespectful. You lead with your pelvic and say, "Hey, what's up?" By the time your pelvic touch their behind, that's when after that initial and after she doesn't move, that's when you open your mouth and say, "Hey, what's up?" After your penis has made contact to her ass,
yes,
and she does not move, that's when you say, "Hey, what's up?" Am I wrong, Big Boss?
It happened a few times.
No, that's every time. That is every time.
You know what I mean? If she like what she feel, you know what I mean? So you get what I'm saying? Hey, she like what she feel.
So give me another scenario where you have to talk to the girl. Big Boss. Are you saying you can't talk to girls?
I never said I can't talk to girls.
Then give me a scenario where you have to talk to a girl. Because if I make a scenario, you say I'm making it whatever.
Can't explain it, man. I can't, fool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't. Give me a time to think. Go to Gary.
What the hell? Okay, so after I go to Gary,
look, I don't talk. Look, put it this way. Listen, put it this way.
You said give you time to think.
Put it this way. I don't talk front feel like around my boys. Like, I just don't do it.
I didn't say anything.
I'm just saying. No. I'm just saying. Like, I just don't do that. You know what I mean? Because like,
do what? Talk around your boys?
I don't.
Okay, I'm not saying your boys are there. So now, if your boys aren't there, what do you say? And why should you care if your boys are there?
Because dudes always try to giggle and laugh like YouTube clowns.
Have I ever, when you approach a girl, have I ever giggled and laughed?
A few times.
I'm sorry.
Me?
I didn't cheer you on to go talk to her.
I said a few times. I say all the time.
If you can name a time, I will give you $20.
Let's do it right here. When we was at Jubei,
I would give you 20.
Well, that's
Did I not tell you to go dance with her?
But you was laughing, weren't you?
Did I not? I was drunk.
Okay,
I wasn't drunk. I wasn't laughing at your attempt. I was laughing that the girl was so aggressive. Am I wrong?
Oh God, dude! You got an answer for everything.
And I'm giving you the truth.
Okay, that's the truth. I didn't know that. You just told me that today.
And honestly, so I didn't know that. No, you knew that. You just wanted to bring that up. Honestly, if you have any dudes around you that's gonna laugh and giggle when you approach a girl, that they make you uncomfortable approaching a girl, one, they're childish. Two, they're probably scared to approach a girl themselves. And three, those aren't your friends. What's up, Gary? What's your situation?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you, but let me go ahead and revisit the Starbucks thing. All right, I personally feel like that is the easiest time to talk to somebody. Actually.
All right. So what do you do?
Okay, going back to the scenario, I'm at Starbucks. You know, I'm getting my vanilla cappuccino latte or whatever, and I mean, I'm assuming that's what they have there. I don't know if I've been there before.
Cappuccino.
But, yeah, but you know, okay, I'll get my drink, and then I go sit down, and then I notice a girl sitting across the room who's reading a book, who's also drinking. What I will do is I'll go over to it. I'll go over there and I'll say, "Excuse me." I won't sit down. I'll say, "Excuse me." She's gonna look up. It's like, what are you reading? She's gonna say, so and so. I'll say, and then I'm gonna look at the author. What I'll do is I'll try to have something to basically relate to the book initially. So let's say she's reading the book, I don't know,
Ivory Springs.
Ivory Springs, all right, written by Colin Powell. Then I'm going to say, she's like, what are you reading? She's going to say the name of the book. I'm like, Colin Powell? She's like, yeah, okay, oh man, how is that? Because, you know, I haven't had a chance to catch that, or I heard it was pretty good. Then she's going to tell me about it. It's like, okay, so, you know, how far have you gotten so far? It's like, oh, okay, this part, okay, cool. What else do you like to read? So she's going to talk. I'm like, okay, you know, because I have, you know, whatever. We're going to talk about books. Again, going back to what I was saying before, find a common ground. And then I'm going to say, okay, do you mind if I sit? Now, at that point, she, more than likely, we've already established a comfort zone. So she allows me to sit. I'm like, okay. And if she says no, then I'm like, okay, well, you have a great day. But let's say she says yes, you can sit.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, thanks. Oh, by the way, I'm Gary, and you are? And then she's going to say, I'm so-and-so. Again, I'm going to extend my hand. It's like, great. And then I'll compliment her about something. It might be her, you know what, I'll try to find something that is going to be indistinguishable at the first sight. You know, if she's wearing a certain pair of earrings, you know, a certain color, I'm going to say, oh, you know, that color really brings out your eyes. Or I really like those earrings. Where'd you get them from? Whatever. Something else that makes her feel that I'm actually paying attention to her. Because I am. So I want her to notice, hey, you know, you're in this room. I'm noticing you're in the room. I have an interest in you. So then she's going to go from there. Okay, you know, I got these earrings here. Or, thank you. Is that your favorite color? Yeah, this is my favorite color. Okay, cool. So, do you live around here? And then from there, we're just talking. It's pretty easy.
What you got to say, big ball?
Hey, that's good for Gary. That's good for him, you know? It's good for him, man. It's just, I just don't have the touch like I used to. I just don't.
But you continuously come with excuses.
It's the truth.
When did you lose your touch? I'm curious. What made you lose your touch?
No, seriously. That has nothing to do with us.
I didn't
I'm
say
serious. I know what you're thinking, though.
How do you know what I'm thinking? You have a superpower?
We got the mod reading thing down.
Yeah.
You do too?
For real?
No, I'm really like, I say about, I'm 28 now, about 4 years ago.
Why?
Huh?
Yeah. Why? I mean, it was. Why?
Just wasn't as fun. Just got bored. It just wasn't as fun, dude.
Yeah.
My mind was just basically on other things.
Okay, we're gonna try to go retrospect with Big Boss because Big Boss is continuously saying stuff. Would you approach a group of women?
Whoa. You talking about the pack?
You wouldn't?
A group of women, no.
Why?
Because I don't know. Because number one, I'm afraid of not saying basically the embarrassment, what they're gonna say. Like, I wouldn't do that.
With you.
I don't like to be I don't like to be put on the spotlight. I don't like that. I don't like it. So a group of females, I'll wait till she ready, like I said. But the group, no, I wouldn't do it.
You wait for what though? If she's in the group,
don't you see every time you do it?
I'm
always
asking,
to the side.
I'm asking a question. No,
But you know this though.
I'm asking though.
I just don't like it.
Like what? So what would you do if you wanted a girl in the group? What would you do?
I would never approach a girl in the group.
You'll just let her pass by.
Yeah, I would not approach her.
Damn.
I wouldn't.
You know how much girls he let walk by?
Mm.
You do that?
I
think you should always approach. If you really want it, you should always approach. What's your thoughts, Gary?
I mean, my thing is that the pack situation is iffy. I will give you that. I'm not saying about the embarrassment. I'm not worried about the embarrassment, me personally.
I don't give a damn.
What I am concerned about is the fact that if you pick the wrong one, 9 times out of 10, those women will not give you the time of day.
Yep.
So my problem is as far as approaching the group, I've done that before, but I'm gonna tell you, I'll go ahead and put myself on the spot. I've made a date failure. All right, this is a bad move, and in my defense, I had just gotten out of a relationship, so I was still trying to figure out the dating game again. I approached the pack at a comedy show, right? There was this girl. It was maybe 4 girls, right? And there was this one that she was giving me the eye. That's how I noticed her.
Mm.
All right. So I'm looking at her. I'm like, okay, so I'm giving her the eye too. And every once in a while we'll give each other little glances. When a woman makes eye contact, usually that gives you the green light to talk to her, right?
Or sometimes she just was looking around and you just have to.
Yeah, exactly. And I was just about to expand on that. But you got to make sure that it was the eye by making sure you establish the. If you catch the initial eye, then maybe you just had a booger on your nose or something like that. So you might want to check yourself. Make sure there's no white around your mouth. Look around, check. Make sure there's no presents hanging out.
Yeah.
If you feel like you're good, then okay. Then at this point, try to establish contact with her. So make sure that you use your peripheral. For my guys out there who are not really up on the vocabulary, means use the corner of your eye to get a look at her. When she's looking in your general direction, then you look at her and you force the eye contact. Now, if she looks at you, if she smiles, then that is a great thing. That is what you're looking for. Fantastic. Now, if she looks at you or she gives you that eye, like, what the hell are you looking at? Abort the mission right away. But if you do get a smile, then okay. Now, what I did was I got the smile because I did my double and triple check to make sure the eye contact was there. I got the smile, got the green light. Unfortunately, she would not separate herself from the pack. Even when they went to the bathroom, they went in groups of 2. I'm like, damn.
The mother of the group.
Yes, that's the way it goes. So I'm thinking to myself, okay.
Fat, ugly mother.
Yeah. Now.
There's always a fat, ugly mother of the group. If she's not fat, she's probably just ugly. If she's not ugly, she's probably just low self-esteem.
There's so much loathe and hatred in that tone.
I've learned to overcome the mother of the group. But a lot of people, I've seen so many of my homeboys get destroyed by the mother of the group. The hater, the blocker, she came to the club just wanting to stop you. She literally came out of her house thinking, I am here to stop every guy that wants to talk to all my friends.
That is true.
Why didn't you keep your ass home and press play on your computer or something and listen to music? And keep your ass home instead of blocking everybody. But go ahead, Gary.
Wow, okay. Is that how you feel?
No, because I had to, I'm being honest, I had to internalize that shit to get over it. Like, I had to internalize the hatred for that one individual in the groups to make sure I can get over them.
Wow.
You know, you got to realize your enemies before you can actually conquer your fears.
That's true. But yeah, like I was saying, with this girl, okay, she would not separate herself from the pack. She you know, I'm trying to get to the quarterback, and her offensive line is there continuously making plays. So, okay, what I did was I wrote on a little napkin, I wrote, hey, you know what I'm saying, I think you're really attractive. Okay, that's not what I said. I'm gonna be completely honest. I wrote, hey, I think you're stunning. My name is Gary. Give me a call sometime. I wrote my number. Now, I gave it to the waiter. I said, hey, can you give this to that girl over there? He's like, okay, I got you. Gave it to her.
Did she go for that?
No, she did not.
Oh, okay. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of
It was
a reach, bro.
It was a bad move.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Why are you shaking your head?
I'm just go ahead.
No, it was a bad move.
What's your thoughts, big boss?
I never heard the end of it. My best friend called me Notes for like weeks. No, to this day, she still called me Notes. That happened years ago.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That was a reach. What's your thoughts, big boss?
You made me lost my train of thought by laughing. What was the question? You made me lost.
Nah, basically, what was your thoughts? As in, what happened to him with the notes? With him sending a note with that reach.
Send a note to a girl?
Yeah, that's what he did. He wrote on a paper and said, "My name is Gary."
I would never do that.
So what would you do?
You know what? I would get her attention with a smile. I'll smile because I have a wonderful smile. Like, I know that about myself. Women love my smile. You get what I'm saying? And if I smile at a female and she smiles back, already right there, I know I got her. I do. I do. Women just love my smile.
Okay. Well, Big Boss finally admits to.
But me, I'm a very shy person. Very, very shy person. Mm-hmm. So if I can smile at you and you can smile back at me, that'll just break that wall.
So what would you do if she smiled back?
She smiled at, I would approach her.
What would you say?
I would approach her. Hey, love your smile.
Okay.
I would compliment her on her smile.
Continue.
I will compliment her on her smile, and I'll keep initiating the conversation.
What would you say next?
What scenario, man?
You just made a scenario in itself. You said a girl was looking, you smiled, she smiled back, you said love your smile, now what?
Pursue the conversation.
Saying what?
Talk, what's her name? You know, to get to know her background. You know what I mean? And pursue that.
How would you get to know her background?
Yeah.
Give me a question that you would ask her to get to know her background.
Where you from?
That's it?
Just where you from? I think, where you from? What's your nationality? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Did you go to school? I mean, what college did you go to? If you didn't go to college, what you do? Like, stuff like that. Just to know a little background about her.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you think your looks limit who you can get?
No.
No.
Not at all?
Not at all.
Your looks not one bit can limit you to who you can get.
Oh, to a little bit, yeah. But I'm saying, like, I'm not saying like in totality, but yeah, they can limit you. A little bit.
Don't change it. Don't be trying to.
No. I'm trying to think because nonsense. Some ugly. Some dudes are ugly.
I mean,
some dudes are ugly. Seriously,
you can't walk around looking like Quasimodo from the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Some dudes
and expect to pull Beyonce or Shakira or something like that.
Well, some dudes are very ugly.
But I'm gonna put it this way: your confidence can go a long way with the woman because you can. I see. Oh man, I don't know about y'all, but in high school, the big boys who dress nice.
Yeah, that was different though.
How was it? How was it different?
In high school, girls didn't look for money for security. They looked for protection for security.
They look for protection.
Yeah, it's psychologically true. Because that's why girls dated big boys or thugs or the person that was the athlete, the huge athlete, the person that was known. That's why they look for more protection for security instead of money. So when we grow up, we got out of high school and college. So women look for money for security now.
So what do you think? So do you think the looks limit them?
On a male or female?
On a male. Well, no. Well, going back to your original questions.
I think no, because I would say women can be ugly but hit the gym and your body look right. You'll get all the attention you want, and you get those implants. One thing I hate them shit. I'm sorry, I'm about to get passionate again, but I don't like those implant craps.
I'm not a fan.
Implant booties. The breasts I'm not too much a fan of, but the implant booty. But then you want to complain you want a real guy. You got fake parts.
That's some ugly women.
You've been holding on to that thought.
Yeah, you got fake parts. But a man, it's hard for him because not only will he have to overcome the good looking man that's trying to go at it, he has to portray the right personality, and he has to be more fun and more open. Honestly, the girls that know how to have the best sex are the girls that are unattractive in some sense because they got to put in work.
What?
They got to put in work for you to come back.
You just gave me a flashback.
No, seriously, they got to put in work.
Yep.
Why do you think a lot of dudes like when big girls give them head?
Oh my God.
You know what? I never had a big girl before.
I did.
I never had a big girl before, but I heard that a lot.
I would say it on the radio. I'm not a fan of big girls, but I have went down that trail. I am not a fan, but I have went down that trail once or twice. So I don't know. I think your looks will take you as far as you want to go. Females, they can hit the gym all day, get their body right. They can be ugly in the face, but a dude will treat them like a complete dime if they get their body right. I'm just being honest. A male, he has to hit the gym, have the personality. He has to, man. He has to overcome so much.
I'm gonna tell you, man, that big girl will treat you right.
Yeah, you'll never be hungry. You'll never be hungry. Nah, seriously.
I'm just not.
Another thing is, big girls, they got all that fat to burn. So like when they get going, you know what I'm saying?
It's just the simple fact
they don't want to stop.
You gotta move all those.
Nah. Some big girls carry it very well.
Yeah, they do.
Some do. It's just a matter of, if they actually do a little bit of exercises or try to exercise.
Mm-hmm. Right. I want to ask you guys because I don't know. I told you I don't date big women. Do big women have?
I don't date them now.
Okay. Do big women have small boom boom?
Oh wow.
I'm actually.
Every woman is different.
Yeah, and the time when I did mess with, I only had 2 big girls in my life. The times when I did mess with big girls, one I was drunk. The other one, I just think I was just on one of them horny days, and I didn't even remember. I don't remember. It was in college. That's all. So I don't really remember.
My thing is, it wasn't a choice. I have no bias against big women. That's not necessarily my preference now, but at the time it was like it was a rebound situation, and this was like a blind date with somebody who advertised herself as smaller than what she really was.
Oh man!
But what happened is we met. I was cool. She was actually not so bad. She was cool to hang out with, and then I gave her a good night hug. And damn, that girl knew how to give a hug.
She was warm, wasn't she?
Oh, yes.
She was warm.
She was nice.
They know how to bring you in.
Oh, my God. Yep.
They know how to bring you in.
Mm-hmm.
And they man, all I'm saying.
Everything was resting in the right places. And then after that, it was, hey, don't sleep on them big girls.
Nah, but because some certain people, you like what you like. You don't. Most island men actually like big girls.
Oh, she was an island girl too.
See, I have a bias.
That girl,
big girl.
Free.
I will mess with a proportional Latin girl.
Okay.
Mind you, I said proportional. I didn't say fat. Proportional, as in you are correctly proportioned in areas.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
You understand? So I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of biased when it comes to that. But other than that, I think a big girl. A big dudes actually are getting a bad rep now. Dudes have to get in shape now.
You think so? I don't agree with that.
Most of them have to be in shape or solid. You can't be floppy.
Okay, but then, yeah. See, because when you're talking about big, what I'm thinking about, because my thing is, I've seen, for some reason, a lot of women like that big belly. Actually, we were talking about this yesterday, where women feel like that guy's not going to go anywhere because he's out of shape.
I can't be out of shape.
I don't know. I don't see big dudes with big women.
Nah, they with small women.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about them with big women. I'm talking about they pull the sexy women.
Protection.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's the thing. So what would y'all tell a guy that is somewhat out of his league? No, seriously, to get a girl. What would you tell a guy? I want y'all to think about that. We gotta go to break. Once again, you're here with us. Chasing Keeping It Poetry live and poetry. Feel free to call us. Our number is 347-637-2029. Once again, 347-637-2029. Once again, I'm gonna ask the open floor question. What can a man do if he's approaching or he wants to get a girl that's completely out of his league? What can he do?
What I would say to him is save yourself an embarrassment.
Saving himself to embarrass?
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Just don't. If you know she out of your league, because women like that, from what I've seen, are very, very egotistic.
But damn.
So just don't do it. Like, is it really worth it?
Yes.
Man, just like y'all say, it's plenty of bad women that's just like her, but don't have that much money as she does. Plenty.
I can't. I'm sorry. I'm a true believer. I consistently will say it's better to try and fail than to fail to try. What's your thoughts, Gary Richard?
I completely.
Since Big Boss is like, shit. If she's out of my league, I'll leave her alone.
I completely disagree with Boss Man. At the end of the day,
all she can say is no.
Exactly.
That's all she can say.
Yeah. No, I mean, if I can understand if you was walking around butt naked and you approached a hot girl with scissors, then be like, let me reconsider this. But I mean, what can she really do? Like, no, thank you, or no, I mean, or go home, Roger, or something like that. Like,
let me ask that: Would you approach Beyonce? I'm just saying she was nowadays. She have the stature that she have, right? And she just walk in with a 2015.
You want to know who I approached?
I'm just saying.
You want to know who I approached?
Who?
That's a star.
Who?
I forgot her name, but she was Nunu.
Who was that? I don't know.
Nunu.
Oh, you talking about Laura London?
Yes.
Oh, hell. Give me high fives on that one. That's what I'm
talking about. She rejected me. She rejected me. I'm not going to act like I got her. So, it was at Passion Nightclub. I will never forget this. You know what? We got to call her. I'm going to tell the story, but remind me. Call her. Go ahead.
You live with Chasing Keeping It Poetry. What's your name? Hey, is this Nunu?
What's up?
Oh, okay. What's your name? Joy. Joy. Where you calling here from? North Miami in the house on Freaky Friday. Now, let me ask you this, Joy. We're talking about tonight, what do men need to do to step it up in the dating game? So, let's say a man was to approach you, Joy. Like, tell me, what would he have to do right? No, what would he have to do right? And then what is something he could do to strike out with you?
Number one is respect. Because I don't care where you are, whether it's the nightclub or at the mall or at the movies. When a man walks up to a woman he doesn't know and tries to put his hand on her lower back or her hip, all it says is, I just want to have sex with you right now.
Very true.
Man, grown and sexy. I'll stop you right there. Grown and sexy women like it too. Some, not all. Some of them like it too. That's fair. Some women just don't think that.
Okay, so he shows you some respect. Say it again. If I'm careful, I'm in a baby. Yeah, go ahead. Say that again for me, Joy. Say that again. What did you just say about the bathing suits and the business suits? Okay.
And that's the kind of girl she is. She likes that. You know, you move from there. But that's a strikeout. It is hygiene. I cannot tell you how much good looking women have.
You breaking up.
Joy, you're breaking up a little bit. Hello?
Hear me now?
Yeah, you can. You were saying we lost you after the hygiene. You said how many good looking men, and then go ahead.
I can't tell you how many women have bad breath, bad body odor. It's just that's a number one turn off.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
So okay, so
It's important.
okay, so
What's your ideal? What would you consider would be your ideal? Let's say if a guy approached you, what would be the ideal thing for him to say? His first initial words to you.
I was just about to
What
ask
would be
that.
the ideal statement for him to say? The ideal. I'm not talking about, hey, hello. No. What would be the high? If that's ideal, then that's fine. But what would be the ideal statement for you?
No, I really don't know. Definitely not something corny. Something genuine. If I'm not smiling, don't tell me you love my smile. You know when we don't have one.
Oh, okay.
You have to find something you genuinely like. You know, her eyes, just something else. You know, her outfit, something. Find something that's genuine. Go from there. I think finding common ground is good, but I heard Loverboy say a couple things that were nice, but I feel like he spoke too hard. So we're pretty
Yeah.
people creatures.
Wait a second.
Respect us, they were smile and laugh a little, and make us
She wouldn't have to go with Lover Boy.
put our attention.
Wait a second. She
Really close to our interest.
shots fired. Go ahead, Lover Boy.
I don't have anything to say about that. I mean, she took some shots, but I don't feel like okay. Let me ask you this then, because you say all right, he can don't compliment you about certain things if that's not true or whatever, but then your perception of your flaws might be his perception of your beauty.
True.
Whoa.
This is true. This is true, but I'm saying in an instance where her teeth are completely jacked up, don't tell her her smile.
Well, I would.
I heard someone say something about that, so like,
No, I wouldn't do that. Okay, so let me ask you this, all right? Let's say, because trying to approach a woman is really difficult for any man. Even when he knows his approach, even if he's confident, it's still difficult because you don't know that person at all. That's like basically you saying, okay, I'm going to open up a box with blindfolded. You don't know what's going to come out there. It could be, it could be a bag of money. It can be a rattlesnake. So if he was to approach you and say, hey, how you doing? My name is Cupid, and I like this, whatever it is.
I would have came up like that.
Yeah, but whatever. If he were to approach you, but let's say he struck out by saying the wrong thing, is there a way that he can rebound and get himself back into the game?
Yes.
none that I've ever experienced, because when people bomb out, they bomb out pretty fast. They take a long thing, too far ahead and start asking, so, when can I see you again? You're like, I haven't seen you yet,
I want you to.
Or, if I give you a ride home or something, I know I'm good. I get creeped out easily, but maybe other women don't so easily. It depends on the situation, I think. But I think coming up and saying your name is very cliche. I think it's better to be as natural as possible, even when it's a sort of unnatural situation that makes people nervous. And I can understand if I was a man, I'm not great at approaching strangers comfortably, so I don't. I give it up to men dating and approaching women to be
Did your boyfriend tell you all this? I think he did.
Actually, that part no.
Yeah, right.
I got a question because you brought up a very, very interesting point.
I've been in groups where, men come up and I think it always worked out better. I mean, even if we were completely not interested, but if a man had the right confidence and he was fun, hey, we chill with him for a while and we have fun and then we go home and we be there and other girls would be watching. So
Exactly.
maybe they're like, oh, hey, when there's a group of attractive females showing a guy attention, everybody wants them after that.
Okay.
Loverboy got a question.
Yeah, I have a question because you brought up a very, very interesting statement. What do you do like if you are in a scene where it be maybe a get together, a party, a lounge, a club, or whatever, and you said if he's a good dancer, he's going to get attention. But what if he's not really a good dancer? What if he has maybe 1, 2 good moves at
You
best?
better use them suckers.
Because at
You better work with them. You better work with them.
Okay, so let me ask you this because I agree with that. I've been known to do that. Okay, and you're also right. So, but the thing is, if you go to a club, I'm talking about Miami clubs. I'm not sure about any other parts of where our callers might be listening to, but I know in Miami clubs, that music can change genres in seconds. You could be dancing to some
hip hop. Next thing you listening to house. Next thing you listen to reggae. Next thing you listen to soul. You're like, what the? Pick one, Nick. Damn.
Exactly. So then, what happens if you're dancing with a guy and he got the head bop down, he got the 2-step down, he listens to hip hop? It's Drake, I'm on one. Okay, cool. I'm in my little zone. He's chilling. He's good. Then all of a sudden, the house music comes on. Okay, he's you can still see that he's it's not really going so well, but so he does like the little fist bump. All right, he's still in a safe zone. But that shit suddenly changes, and then all of a sudden it goes to the reggae, it goes to the different types of Spanish music. How does that guy, like, all of a sudden when he says, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna stand here or whatever, how does he still get points with you? Because all of a sudden he knows that if he goes any further, he is sinking himself.
That's when he starts talking. That's when you should start
But
talking.
she still wants to dance.
Shit, you start talking.
Okay, Joy, you tell me your thoughts on that.
Watching.
Okay. Oh, okay. that Wu-Tang look, huh?
That's some New York shit. That's some New York. I said that's some New York stuff.
Joy, can I ask you a question?
No, wait, hold on. What was the other thing?
Finish. Go ahead, finish, Joy.
Yeah.
The other look is like a slim fit business shirt. It could be open, it could have a tie, it doesn't matter. But that business look with a nice skirt, black, and shoes, it just makes you want to. As a man looks like Superman or a rock.
Yeah,
It just looks beautiful.
I can attest to that.
Man black, and you just want to explore it.
Go ahead, boss man.
Joy, can I ask you a question? Would you date a guy with dirty shoes? That's my question.
Very sweet person. If I see a man with sloppy shoes, I'm imagining that his house is full of crud. I may not have even gotten past hello, and I'm like, you probably crosses once a month. And this is just all that goes through my mind when I see crusty shoes.
Damn, Joy. You are.
Keeping it real.
Well, Joy, thank you for listening in and thank you for calling. Once again, you're here with us, Chase. Keep it forward. You keep listening.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Miss Joy had a lot to say.
Yeah,
All right.
man.
She did.
I'm glad she set the record straight.
Johnson Jean, let us know what's those 10 things.
10 ways. You know, I went on the internet. I researched.
Oh, so these aren't yours.
I agree with it. I don't say it.
I need yours. Did you write it?
No.
Okay, thank you.
But I agreed with.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
agree. So, feel free to disagree.
I'm trust me, I will.
Feel free to disagree. Okay, 1. Plan and initiate the first date.
Plan and initiate? Yes.
Initiate
of
the
course.
first date. Okay, agree?
I completely agree.
In a
Actually,
sense,
you know what?
In a sense.
Let me make
In
a
a
comment
sense.
on that. 9 times out of 10, open floor, yes or no. When you ask a woman out on a dating scene, I know it's been around for you guys.
Yeah,
When
I'm still good on my game.
okay, when she asks you guys, like you say, okay, you know what? Let's go out. You pick a date. It's not the first response. She says, okay, where are we going, or what do you have in mind, right?
See, I try to. I kind of. That's why I kind of have to go back with yes, but no, because I try to do it more of spontaneous, not the same day, but just say, hey, what's up? What you doing tomorrow? Oh yeah, I then get dressed like this. Let's go to. Then I'll just tell her let's go to whatever spot, instead of like trying to plan it like, saying yeah we should go out to eat. Where should we go eat? So I try to plan it like that. So
Yeah,
in a
I'm with you.
sense, I disagree, but I agree with that statement. It's a plan, but not. I don't think too much into it because I'm more of if I'm approach a girl, if I'm thinking of a girl, I'm more of the I don't give a f attitude. So let's just go into it.
Yeah.
See what happens.
All right, let me read the comment first. She said, if you ask someone out, make a plan. One of my biggest pet peeves is when you are asked out, when you're asked out on a date and then says, what do you want to do?
Oh,
When
no,
the guy said, what do you want to do? You know what I'm saying?
no, but he should have asked that question before.
Exactly.
Like, what do you like to do? Where do you like to go? But I wouldn't take her where she likes to do and what she likes to go on the first date. I'll take her the second date
Yeah.
or the third date.
Okay, 2. Pay for the first date.
If you initiate, yes, of course.
Wait, that was number 2.
Number 2, pay for the first date.
Yeah,
If you initiate.
Yeah, if you initiate, pay for the first date.
yeah. I think it's only fair. You invite her out, then you should treat her. That's just a gentleman way to do
Yeah.
things. That's what I would do.
Okay. 3, be polite and put your phone away.
Okay, with that, I'm on the fence because the thing is, it also depends on what's going on in your life. Because if you're a business executive, right, and I know you should, generally speaking, you really should put the phone away because you should give her attention. But there are exceptions because you can't be Brad Pitt and then expect to have the phone away. You know what I'm saying? Like anything can happen. But I do think if it is a business matter or something like that, you should explain to her, listen, I have to take this call because so and so. Explain to her the reason why you have the phone there. But don't just sit there texting and Instagramming and going on Facebook and tweeting. Look what we ordered. People do stuff like that. That's just stupid.
I think in moderation. I mean, you can have it on the table and let her know if it ring. Like, it's nothing wrong with having it on the table or having it somewhere in reach. And when it rings, just explain it, just like you said. Explain it, but I would read off of her.
Yeah.
To be honest, if If she keeps her phone in her hand and she keeps it available, I'm gonna keep mine available.
Exactly.
But if she continuously texts, I'm gonna open the floor and just straight up say, "You want me to take you home?" I mean, because you came out here with me and I'm wasting my money. No, seriously. Like, I'm
that
blunt.
is true.
Money is money, regardless of dating scene or not. A lot of guys are scared to say that, but money is money. I'm wasting my money. You're getting a free meal. What the hell are you doing texting somebody else while I'm basically paying for your presence? So hell no, you're not gonna be texting all night and not keeping a conversation with me.
Again, 10 ways guys can step up their dating game. Okay, 4. Go in for the first kiss sooner rather than later.
When?
I agree.
Okay, let me read the comment. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I agree only because I'm saying go in for the kiss sooner rather than later. If you feel in the moment, go for it. Don't force it. Don't force it. Even if you feel in the moment and you want to go in for it and tease, that's still some type of physical being where you got to be physical with the person and show them, yeah, I want you mentally and I want you physically. But then you draw back, which makes them confused.
Okay.
Usually.
Yeah. I agree with you. I do think you should go in sooner rather than later because you want to make sure you keep things hot. You want to keep it spicy. But don't force it because some people, the first date sometimes is cool with some people, but don't try to make sure that what work with one girl is going to work with the next girl. It may not work out that way. You can actually shoot yourself in the foot by trying to do that.
Okay. The comment on that is the first kiss should happen within the first 3 dates. If you wait too long, then you may get friend zone.
I knew that.
Or she may think you're not interested.
Yeah, I think depending on what you did, I think date 2 is ideally, but number 3 is for sure. If it doesn't happen by date 3, then
date 3. By date 3, she better buy me a coffee.
But you know what? But no, again, it also depends.
Nah, I have a serious rule about date 3. Around date 3, date 4. Mm-hmm. I can't continuously pay for 3 dates and you not buy me nothing.
But you know, again, it goes back to what that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying?
No, I understand what you're saying.
If you don't buy me nothing, you in it for the ride.
And I understand that because it all depends on it depends on the time span of the dates.
Yeah. Hell no. I don't care the time span of the day. If see me paying for every bill, no, seriously, if you see me paying for every bill when we go out,
yeah,
and you don't buy me a damn coffee that's $1,
I'm not talking about that
at McDonald's, man. I'm gonna say, dude, if you reach the 3rd date by not buying me something, I'm deuces.
No,
I'm sorry.
You know what? I'm not talking about the money. I'm talking about the kiss.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got on the money.
But you were so passionate about it.
I'm gonna put it this way
because you can't be wasting money. A lot of these men waste money.
No, you know what? Before you go, Boston, I'm sorry. Let me cover all that because I went on a date with a girl once. All right, and I mean not just once, but this particular girl I'm talking about, I went on a date with her. I paid for dinner. Now, again, I have no problem paying for dinner. That's my thing. I've expressed this. That's me. But I do pay attention to certain things. This girl did not reach, like the bill came down. I talked for a little bit more. I looked at it. She did not reach for her purse. She did not offer to pay the tip. She didn't even look at the call. She just looked at me, which was cool. I was going to do it. But that shows a lot about her, and that shows about how I am going forward. Now, again, I went out with another girl who the total, it was like a little over $20, all right? And I was planning on paying for it all along. But then she actually reached for her purse, and then she was saying, okay, well, I'll pay this much. I said, don't worry about it. See, that shows...
That was at least an attempt.
Yeah, exactly. Another thing is, if she determines, like, if she allows you to go somewhere expensive versus somewhere cheap, again, that shows a lot about her.
Let me put these boys up on game. No, seriously, y'all really have to really think about this.
Seriously.
These women will go out with you and eat your money and then complain that you have no money.
Yeah.
Because their pockets are fat. They still have their money they earn. They still keep their money. The paycheck that they earn goes straight into their pockets while your paycheck is paying for these dates.
Yo, dummy.
If you do not realize that, and then she's going to complain and say, these guys are broke. What the hell? You are not paying nothing. You are only taking. if a woman is so brave to say these guys are broke, then why don't you be brave and pay for a bill once?
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
10 ways. I'm loving this. I should do this at 10 ways guys can step up their dating game. 5. Call. Do not text.
I agree.
I completely agree with that. I completely agree.
I've always said, I always tell my female friends, listen, a guy only continuously texts you, only texting when he just want to fuck you. Excuse my language, but he only wants to get to know you on a physical basis or on the outer level basis. He don't want to know you internally, because in able to know somebody, in able to actually date somebody, you want to hear their voice, you want to hear their mannerisms, you want to know how they react. Texting, you're actually just reacting off of whatever. You can text anything and get a reaction.
This is my thing about it. I don't mind texting just for the simple fact that you might be a little bit uncomfortable so far, so we have to gain some comfortability. No, I'll do that, but then sometimes I'll call, because I'll talk, because I like interesting conversations, but I know some women have to find like their courage to keep a conversation or to open up a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll text her for we can text a little bit back and forth for a day, maybe an hour or something like that. The next day, I'm calling you.
I will call you the next day. The same. I got your number. I'm gonna text you. I'll text you one little thing like, "Hey, what's up? Good morning." And then after that, you text me, and I'll be like, "What you up to?" If you tell me nothing, if you tell me no, I'm chilling or some crap like that, I am calling.
Oh yeah, I'll do that too.
Because I gotta hit. I'm sorry. If I'm actually interested, I'm not gonna call like right then and there. But I will call you in like 30 minutes and be like, "Hey, what's up?" Da 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 da. Want to hit up a subject, but I'm not gonna.
I'll piggyback off that. Again, I'm not talking about that. I'm just gonna text back and forth a whole conversation all day, because that pisses me off.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like if I text you again, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" Like you give my number. I'm also gonna gauge how much time you're talking back and forth to me too.
Yeah.
Because if we text in like 10, 12-minute blocks, then okay, I'm not gonna call you right away. We can have a casual, light conversation. But if we texting back and forth every 30 seconds, fuck that. You better pick up the phone.
Nah, man, I don't got time for that crap.
Yeah, all right.
I ain't got time for that
10 ways guys can step up their dating game. 6, good eye contact.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
that's self-explanatory.
You know what?
But I have to say, I think women should always know you are an animal also. Like, in a sense, you're a gentleman, but you're an animal. So I would look into her eyes, but it would get to a point where I would say a comment and look at her, the best way to say it, in a vulgar way, just to let her know I'm interested. I want to know what's inside of you, but I do also see what's outside of you too. So that's what I would do.
Just expand again. For me, I'm gonna establish eye contact just so you understand what I'm saying is real. And I'm gonna look at your reactions too, because you don't really know if somebody's interested if you don't have eye contact with them.
Yeah, very true.
The eyes are the windows to the soul. So if that woman is not interested, you will know from her eyes. Yep. And if you want to show her that you're interested, she will know from your eyes. Now, if you're talking to her and you're looking elsewhere, then it shows that you're unsure about yourself. If you're looking, at her body the whole time, like 70% of the time, she just looks like you just want some ass.
Yeah.
So
I would glance. I would glance.
I'm gonna glance.
I would make a comment like, "I can tell you're in shape," and then I would look down at her bosoms. I can tell you.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you.
Just look right back at her eyes and be like, "I'm just saying."
This is Freaky Friday. Loverboy is gonna tell you what it is. The more I talk to you, the more interesting you are, the funner you are, the more I'm gonna look at your body, because I'm gonna be like, okay, damn, she's smart. Damn, she's funny. She's interested. What else?
I'm gonna continue to look at your body.
Yeah.
I actually want to read the comment on this. Making strong eye contact shows that you are confident in yourself, and it shows that you are engaged and interested in the conversation at hand. By looking elsewhere, you are disingenuing yourself from the conversation, whether you meant to or not.
Yeah, whatever. No, but for real, I'm just saying, me personally, the way I would conversate with a woman, my words will already show you I'm genuine. And then my actions of seeing you, looking at you in the face and slipping in 2 or 3, I would only slip in 2 or 3 vulgar statements, and then looking, not vulgar, but physical statements.
All right, 10 ways guys can step out their dating game. 7, make an effort with friends and family.
What, dating?
10 ways.
I'm gonna have to agree and disagree. Again, I've said this on the show before. I do feel like after a few dates, once I feel like she's the one that I want to take to the next level, I will bring her around my friends before I make her my girlfriend. Just for the simple fact that I want to make sure she's comfortable, or no, to make sure I'm comfortable with her. Because my friends, if I'm going to hang out with them, then she has to be comfortable with that too. Family, no, I'm not taking anybody I'm dating around my family.
Dating to me, dating and girlfriend are two different things.
They are.
If I'm just dating you, I'll get cool with your friends. But if I'm just dating you, I'm still on the prowl. I can still go at your friends, so you shouldn't bring me around your friends.
Yeah, that's.
I'm just being honest.
I'm not going to agree with
if
that.
I'm still dating you, I'm still on the prowl. If I meet your family, it's too early. So
that's why I said as far as the friends go.
I'm kind of disagreeing with this, but
I
want to read this comment because to me personally, I think this is ridiculous. Okay, it goes. When you're dating a new girl, remember that you're also kind of dating her best friends too. You have to woo them by being so nice.
I ain't want to damn.
Let me finish. Being so nice, so friendly, and so funny without being so over the top. If you're meeting them at a bar, buy them a round of fireballs.
Fuck no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Talk
God.
Talk about how much you like girls and think it's absurd that people are criticizing Lena Dunham. I don't know who that Dunhams. I don't know.
Listen, I don't care.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't care.
Buy a round of fireballs.
If we're just dating, let me state this. Let me put these dudes on another game. If you have to impress a girl with money in the starting of the phase that you are dating, to me, you're starting off wrong. In my opinion. I've seen people marry people with that. But I would never. No. Hell no.
Yeah,
I disagree.
Hell, it better be the if it's someone's birthday, I will only buy that one girl a drink. I will not buy everybody a drink. For what? I'm going to make you feel special. It's your birthday. You get a drink. One drink, please.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm also gonna I understand the logic behind it.
Hell no.
I understand the logic, but the reason I'm gonna disagree is because a lot of women, you want to make sure you put the emphasis on her. So you don't want to go and do carry if you go on let's say for example you went shopping with her at the mall and all her and her friends got bags. You carry her bag. You don't carry around her girls' bags because now seriously, because at that point you making her. You're minimizing her value to you. Focus on her. I do think you should impress her friends by engaging in conversation and stuff. But I don't know.
I don't think you're minimizing her value. I think you're blending her value. But she in her mind she's like, oh, he's Jeff. You'll mess around and become a friend zone.
Yeah, exactly.
Messing around.
Exactly.
You're messing around and become a friend zone.
10 ways guys can step up their dating game. All right, 8. Compliment your date.
Of course.
Well, yeah.
Of course. Not too much, though. Not too much.
Yeah, not too much.
Not too much. One thing I didn't say when you approach a girl, especially a girl that's been approached a lot at night or whatever, I have a tendency, and anybody can challenge this, but I give her a compliment and look away. Because it's kind of a contradicting statement. Like,
I do that.
Oh, you're beautiful. And then you look away. And you act like, okay, I've seen beautiful women before. That's it. You're just beautiful. That's nice.
I will say I've done that before, but the reason I do that is because I need to make sure she's interested in me before I go any further and embarrass myself. Because if you tell a woman, some women feel like, all right, if a man compliments her, all of a sudden he just wants some ass. I don't want to talk to him. I'm gonna put up my wall.
That's why you give him a compliment.
Yeah.
And
So
away.
I've told women before. Like, sometimes I just compliment them just to make them feel better about themselves. And it's true. I'm not lying to them. Like, I've seen a woman, I really like your hair or something like that. Because I see that she recently got her hair done. It looks nice. I really like your hair. She's like, oh, thank you. You're welcome. And I'm out. Deuces.
I don't even want you for the welcome. I just usually say, you look beautiful. And then I walk off.
I wouldn't go that far. Now, if she
work.
wants to continue conversing, that's cool. We can do that. If not, that's cool too. I say what I have to say about. So yeah, I'm with you on that, Q.
All right. 10 ways guys can step up their dating game. 9. Do not talk about your ex.
I'm going to agree and disagree with that. I don't feel like you should make your ex the focus, but depending on the situation, it depends. It depends on the situation.
Might as well date. It might as well date with me.
It does.
I think this replies on the first date.
It can,
no.
Listen. Okay, let me say this. The only way I would bring up my ex on a first date is if she brings up her ex. And it has to be a relevant topic. Like if I'm talking about something, because I brought up on the show before, if I make an example of why I did something or the reason why I would not do something because of my ex, then I will make sure that's it. But one, I wouldn't, it has to be relevant. I wouldn't just talk about it just to talk about it. And I wouldn't just bring it up just to bring it up. She would have to bring up her scenario first, and then I would have to piggyback off her vibe. I'm not just going to be like, yeah, you look beautiful. Yeah, I like dating black women. My ex was black. Like, what?
I wouldn't. Even if she brought hers up, because with women it's a trap.
It
in
can
most
be,
cases.
Yeah. It can
so
be, yeah.
Even if she brought hers up and started talking bad or whatever, even though I hated my ex, I'd be like, damn, I'm sorry you went through that. Because especially on the first date, a woman wants to know you're listening.
Yeah.
You know, so if you bring up your ex and you get into your story, you're gonna seem weak in a sense. You're gonna seem like you're still hooked up on that ex. So I wouldn't, regardless of if she brought it up.
You know,
I can understand that.
You know, I actually want to read the comment on this. It says, "This is a no-brainer, but sometimes people word vomit all over their dates and talk about their latest shitty breakup. If you're not over your ex, then screw around with randos you meet at bars, and do not waste someone else's time by taking them on a date. If you bring her up, you're not over it. If you talking shit about her, you're not over it. If you're still friends, you're not over it. And maybe they're still using them as a booty call. Basically, don't bring it up."
Some
things she said, I don't agree.
Yeah, because sometimes you have to bring up your ex to prove you're not over them. Like a lot of times, a situation, like a perfect situation, if you have kids, you got a baby mama.
Thank you.
And she's like, oh yeah, I have a son, I have a daughter, this age. I'm like, okay, yeah, but then you did at that point, then to make that person feel secure, because they're going to be thinking, oh, what's your relationship like with your ex?
Exactly.
Then you can bring up, well, we broke up, we just weren't working out, but we're good friends, better. That's the situation. Like I said, it's all situational.
Even with that, I wouldn't bring her up.
Yeah,
I would still isolate just the kids. I wouldn't.
Let me say something Gary said. Like, you know, I said, I have a son. You know what I mean? I'm not with his mother. I have a girlfriend now, and I'm not gonna stop talking to her. Simple fact, I have a child with her. We have to communicate.
Yeah.
For the best, for the benefit of him and his future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where all the communication. So that's why I said when she said if you're still friends, like me and her, I consider me and my son mother are friends. Mm-hmm. That's what we are.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I think the biggest thing is, even if the most case where a lot of people get caged in, they forget they're not caged in, is when somebody says, so why are you single? What happened with your last relationship? You do not talk about your ex. You talk about yourself. You bring up your self traits. You say, well, it seems as though I wasn't really ready back then. Or as you bring up your ex as like a cage. You're going to get emotional if you are emotional.
Well, you see, again, it's all situational. You can, again, I feel like you can bring up your ex, but it also, if you're not over your ex or you're still hurt by it, don't do it ever.
Yeah.
But if you know, oh, fuck that, I'm done, then okay, you can establish that right away, because you can do that. It all depends. Like, just make sure that you know that if you're talking about your ex, like, there's a sense of finality right there. Like, that's it. You don't want to talk about it anymore. Again, but I wouldn't bring up my ex unless the date brought up their ex.
Yeah, because the thing is, women will hear you talking about your ex, and she'll think, this is what you're going to say about me.
That's
so true.
So that's true. That's why you do not, even if she says, so what happened with your past relationship?
That's a trap question.
Do not think you are trapped. You are not trapped. You are actually free. You can actually answer that question every single possible way without talking about your ex. So, Cupid, what happened to you with your past relationship? Well, it didn't work out, I was really busy. There was a lot of things going on in my life. or nah, the communication with me, and we just didn't communicate well. Basically, I learned to work things out. Talk about yourself. You have no business talking about that person.
That's great.
I agree with you.
This. I think we should do this all the time. All right, number 10.
Number 10.
Number 10. 10 way guys can step up their dating game. Be honest and communicate.
Oh, that's easy.
That's
Be
Right
honest
away.
and communicate.
You know what? My thing is, if I go on a date with somebody, I don't believe in guessing games. I don't believe in bullshit. I don't believe in any of that. If you want to know me, ask me, and I'm going to tell you straight up. I'll tell you if I don't want to answer something. I'll tell you if I'm not comfortable getting into that right now. I'll tell you if I don't want to. I'll tell you the truth. You want to know how big I am? I'll tell you straight up. And if you say okay, I like that. Good. What next? We can move on. You want to say you have money? No. You got money? What's your plan? You will know right away because I don't want to waste my time and I don't want to waste your time. So if we like each other, cool. Then that means the rest of the trip is smoother. But I feel like I like a woman who's going to be honest, blunt, and communicate with me right away. I want her to be herself. I don't want her to act like, I don't want her to be who she thinks I want her to be. I don't like that. Be who you are. And I'm going to be who I am. And if we like each other, that's great. If we don't, then that was only $20 or whatever the case is. And that's it. We can save ourselves a lot of time, a lot of headache, and we're both free to go and meet other people.
I'm big about, don't ask me nothing you don't want to know the truth.
That's true too.
Do not ask me a question you do not want to know because I'm not going to hold back. I will cut you off if you ask the wrong question, though. Like, let's say I'm trying to take you serious and I'm trying to date you, and next thing you know, you're talking to me about what's your net worth income every year. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry, what? That's what my answer is. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? You asked me what? Because one of my boys were asked that question. She was like, what's your net worth income? What's your salary? Do you own a house? Do you have a degree? I felt bad for him. We was actually at Cameo. No. It was a club. It was a club in downtown, like near in the hood. It was really in the hood. Karma or something like that. I forgot. But I
think Club Karma.
It was Karma, but it wasn't a hood club. It's an upscale club. But she hit up hard. What's your net worth income? What's your salary? I don't even know my own net worth income. What the hell? And I have a job. But she hit him with that. But if a woman asks me those type of questions, I'll walk away quick, fast, in a hurry. But if you ask me questions, I'm going to tell you, listen, don't ask me no questions that you don't want an answer to. Because I don't have time to lie. I feel as though if you lie, you scared of the girl.
The problem with questions I agree with you. If you do lie, you're afraid of who you are. Be comfortable with who you are, what you have, what you don't have, and that's fine.
She's just another girl still across the
Exactly. But the problem I have with those questions that you ask me is because to me, it seems like if you asking me those questions, you're not really trying to get to know me. You're trying to get to find
what I have.
Yeah, exactly. So that way. And I understand these things are important, but if you want to get to know me, find out who I am first before you start to ask me about all these other stuff.
I don't find them important because I feel as though I'm going to have them.
Yeah, of course.
So
absolutely.
If they ask me, I'm going to look at you like you're crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, who? Oh, nah, I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Yeah, because it's just like if you were to go on a date with a woman and be like, okay, so how many kids you got? How many men you slept with? Whatever. You all of a sudden you're not looking at her as the person. You're looking at your
the kids question though.
Yeah.
The kids question, I do agree with. I will find a way to ask that question.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm saying the way that you ask about it. Because I'm saying when you ask these questions back to back to back, then you're not trying to get to know them.
Yeah, you're just drilling.
Yeah, exactly. You're just trying to look at the lost profit out of it.
Is there any more questions?
That's it.
All right.
That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to us, Chasing Cupid and Poetry. We'll be right back with our final statements. Once again, you can hear us Monday through Friday. Once again, Chasing Cupid and Poetry live in effect, 9 to 12, 11 o'clock. Gary Mitchell takes it over with his love mix, making you love sex and all types of stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, keep listening in. We're coming back with our final thoughts. Keep listening in. Chasing and Poetry. We're back at it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, You're here with us, Chasing Cupid and Poetry. Feel free to check us out at www.chasingcupidandpoetry.com. When we're live on the air, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to call us. Our number is 347-637-2029. Once again, 347-637-2029. If many didn't know, you can actually listen on your phone. Our number is, just call the number and listen in. Our number, once again, is 347-637-2029. Take us along wherever you ride into. Once again, check us out on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're about to close it out. What we're talking about tonight is, what can a man do to step up his dating game? We're going to Johnson Gene, Lover. Loverboy is coming next, and then Cupid. But first, Johnson Gene, Big Boss, what's up? What's your thoughts?
You know what? I'm going to keep this very simple and very sweet. Be yourself, be confident, and be respectful. It always works. That's it.
All right, that was words from Big Boss.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts, Loverboy Gary Mitchell?
Straight up, use your best tool. Use yourself. Use your brain. Use the straight. Play to your strengths, man. You gotta, kind of just like, don't emphasize your weaknesses. You might be too skinny. You might be too short. You might be too dark. You might be too pale. Whatever the situation is, there is something about you that's going to be attractive to somebody else. Because let me tell you something, fellas. Women out there, especially the attractive ones, have seen it all. All right? There is not a woman that you can come across who hasn't been hit on by big guys, small guys. They've been hit with corny lines, smooth lines. They've been played. They've seen it all. What they haven't seen is you. So, when you go and approach a woman, understand that you're a Jonathan or a Tim or Charles or Mike or Anthony, whoever you are, and be that person. Don't try to be whoever else, because the same way that you're going to get her is the same way you're going to keep her, all right? So you can't be somebody else at the beginning and then turn to someone else later on. It's just not going to work.
All right, that was the words from Loverboy Gary Mitchell. Once again, you're here with us, Chasing Cupid and Poetry. I'm going to end it by saying this. To me, the sky's the limit. No matter how she looks, it's always better to try and fail than to fail to try. Once again, I'm going to say that because I live by that. Mm-hmm. It's better to try and fail than to fail to try. If you see a woman that you want, go get her. All she can say is no. I guarantee you feel better about yourself walking away from that rejection than walking home thinking you could have got her, or what could you have. Another thing, ladies and gentlemen, actually, just gentlemen, if you want a certain type of woman, you have to actually dress that way. You have to carry yourself that way. You have to have that persona that you can get that woman. Be original. Do not approach with, hello, my name is. A lot of guys will approach with that. Do something other guys won't do. Be somebody that other guys are not, which is you. You are different, so act different. Be yourself. A lot of people fail to realize that. And you don't have to be fancy to get a beautiful woman or amazing woman. All you have to do is show her that you're real, because a lot of these guys are not. You don't have to pop bottles and then drive your 1993 Toyota Camry home and not knowing how to pay bills. You can be yourself and not wine and dine her. There are types of things, especially in Miami, that you can do for free that will be amazing in her eyes. The attempt and the aggressiveness and the approach is what parts you away from everybody else. The best thing you can do is be yourself. Never quit. Never see a ceiling. Go after what you want to go after, and don't quit. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Chasing Cupid and Poetry. We're here live in effect. Man, we're going to be here Monday. Thank God the weekend is coming, man. Mm-hmm. I'm supposed to go to the club tonight. I got to get there before 12. List is free before 12. But once again, Gary Mitchell is about to take over with his love mix. Lover boy. Lover man. Miss Maru isn't here to say Shabbat, but it's cool. Let me give a shout out to Miss Maru.
We love you, Maru.
We love you, Maru.
See, they talking about love. I don't say that word. You know what I'm saying? I miss you. And that's all I can say, Miss Maru. But it's much to you. And feel free, once again, check us out at www.chasingcupidandpoetry.com. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We will be here Monday. But until then, Gary Mitchell is going to take you away and hit you hard, hit you slow. Take away. Deep strokes.